All right, Facebook, YouTube, November the 20th, we just got to our second last hardwood job of the day. This is out here in Loganville. It's a neighborhood. I have about 4 clients in this neighborhood, and I've actually done 4 of those clients. 3 of them was hardwood floors, screen and recoats. And this is a new client, Mr. Zachary. They're moving into this home. And guys, looking at the floors from the camera, even with me looking at it, these floors have been well kept up. But if you look at it, being here, you can see in certain areas where the original polyurethane is starting to fade off. Not fully, but it's fading off, and the client didn't notice that. So this floor, is a great candidate for a screen and recoat. Like right here, up in this kitchen area, the floors are still good, but they have no, like I said, you don't really see any polyurethane, unlike over here. Like I said, in some of this you might not be able to notice from the video, but we can see it. So what we're going to be doing is 792 square feet. This whole open area, they're going to be going with a satin finish. So we're going to be going with 2 coats. Every job gets 2 coats of satin finish. So we're going to go ahead and start screening this floor and then get it clean and tacked, and get our polyurethane put down, and then that way our clients can move in to their nice reprotected floors. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, you can see that I'm getting some great abrasion from these floors. Really, really good. All right, guys, just came from next door. The next door neighbor to this side, to the my left, they saw our truck coming home and they stopped by. They asked me to come by and give them an estimate. So they also need a screen and recoat, and she said she wants to do it in the springtime. So anyway, we got the floors, as you can see, screened down, vacuum, clean and tacked. Now we're about to start putting down the first coat of poly. I'm gonna wait about another 10-15 minutes, let these floors dry. And so far so good. And like I said, these floors right here, man, they are in like perfect condition. But the client, again, moving in, this is a prime example of keeping the floor screened and recoated so they don't get damaged. When you see some of our videos and you see some of these areas where they're damaged, because the polyurethane has worn off and now you're just down to the wood. So just imagine if we screen all the polyurethane off and we just left it. A year later, 6 months later, depending on the traffic in the house, the floors will look horrible. because they have no protection. So that's the point of a cleaner, of a screen and recoat, is to screen the old poly off, because the old poly starts to, starts to weaken and, come off, wear off, and recoat it with fresh polyurethane that can last you anywhere from 3 years all the way up to maybe 6 years before you really need to do it again. And this is a perfect example of keeping the floor screened and recoated. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, we are down to applying the polyurethane. This is the first coat. As you can see, we are going with the client is going with a satin finish. And it's going down really, really good. So you guys, again, our system of how me and Scobie do it, I do the edging around the perimeters of the wall with the 12-inch T-bar, and Scobie rolls the open areas. And actually the polyurethane that we use, the company actually prefer that we do roll it. They say we get a better finished product that's not uneven, and it also goes down better. So they actually, I mean, everybody's different. There are some people that use T-bars for the whole thing. Like this is a 12-inch T-bar. There are some guys that would take an 18-inch, 24-inch T-bar the whole thing. There are some guys that use wool lounge pad. And I've tried all of them, but me, I actually prefer the roller, besides the T-bar, to do small areas. It's good for closets, and like I said, going around the edges, because the roller won't get the edges really, really good, especially when they have quarter rounds. So, but other than that, guys, it's going down really, really good. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this first coat applied, and then we'll come back and put down the second coat. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we just got back. This is the first coat. The floors look amazing. Hey, Mr. Zachary, come look. You know those scratches you were concerned about? Right. Can't even find them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can't even find them. Yep. All right, guys, so this is the first coat. Mrs. Zachary had some scratches that was in the floor that they was concerned about while they was moving the furniture, and we got those scratches taken care of. They wasn't deep scratches. All right, guys, but this is the first coat applied. So what we're about to do is get our second gallon of polyurethane ready for this floor. Oh man, this floor looks amazing. Yeah. And again, they went with the satin finish, so when it lays down, it has a nice flat look to it. You're able to see more of the floor, and then one of the biggest benefits of satin is that when you do get future micro scratches and scuff marks, they're not going to be noticeable. With gloss, you're really going to see them, because you have to remember, it's like a mirror effect. So if you have a gloss finish, like the job that we did this morning, and let's say the dogs scratch the floor, you're going to notice it more, unlike the satin finish, because the gloss levels are so low. It's not going to show in the finish. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and finish up here. I'm going to cut this video short. This is going to do it, because once we get this second coat laid down, we are going to head in, get ready for tomorrow. We got a job tomorrow in the Atlanta, Ashford, Dunwoody area. We got 2 jobs Monday. We got to finish a job that we started 2 weeks ago in Sugarloaf Country Club. We did the upstairs 2 weeks ago. Now they're ready for us to come in and do the downstairs. And then Wednesday, I think we have a wax removal, and we will be off for the rest of the week until the first week of December. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. We greatly appreciate the views, the support. Time to get to the second coat. See you in the next one.